Hello my friends and welcome. Today I've been challenged to build the tiniest gaming PC I can by our friends over at Xbox Game Pass for PC, who wanted to sponsor a video to help promote their brand new game Grounded, in which you are an incredibly tiny character in a very large world. So my first thought is to not focus on the performance, but really to try to get the smallest system that I can that will still run the game, which is where I had the idea to buy this Lenovo ThinkCentre PC with a Ryzen 5 processor and decent integrated graphics. Now my thinking is that this will be my best option to get the smallest PC I can. However, the ability to play the game is a little untested right now.
So I found out the concept and it turns out it had to be really small, which meant not a lot of power. So of course that meant that we had to put a lot of creativity into it to sort of amp it up, and naturally that was on me to figure out.
So I'm thinking that what would be the coolest for this is if we essentially built a diorama. You're sort of looking at a chunk of grass with like some dirt, maybe there's a little fake puddle or something like that.
So if we're looking down at our base, so if we had an Etch-A-Sketch, right? So we could take that whole piece of glass right out, and in theory, I guess we could fit a monitor inside of there.
My only concern, we have to make sure this is small, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be a really fine balancing act between cool and small. But I think if it comes down to it, we need to lean a little bit more on the small side. All right, so it is now time to test the PC to see if it will even work and if I can even play Grounded on it. So the only thing different between the last time we spoke and now is that I have now upgraded this to 16 gigs of RAM, which especially considering that we have those integrated Vega graphics means that that extra bandwidth should make a big difference. It'd be helpful if I could make sure the heatsink is actually fully attached to the processor.
I got you.
Yeah, you just put your finger right there, thank you, appreciate it. Oh no, I'm at 9 FPS. So hold on, let me check my settings, wait.
Hold on, I got you.
So, sometimes when you're doing a project, you have to do what is known as a plan B when your first plan doesn't work. I also probably should have mentioned that I have a $2,000 budget for this video, which is a good thing because I can now buy some more components and build a PC that actually will work better. On the downside, I have sunk $500 into this PC, which I now realize I cannot use for this project. Wes, can you tell me what you've been working on?
All right, so we've cut the mesh and we've secured it to the inside of the box. I would say it's plaster time. Plaster time. While this first layer dries though, we have the next thing, which right here we want a little fake footprint with some fake water in it. So I have an old boot. And we're gonna cast this in plaster and then put it down there and see what happens.
So a day of furious work later, we've actually made some real progress. So this actually looks really cool now.
Thank you.
When you first showed me this, I was so upset with the idea that my portion of this build had been a complete and total failure. But thankfully, I have rectified that. So I have a few components here. Okay, so we have Ryzen 7 3700X, 16 gigs of RAM, as well as an X570i gigabyte board. So I have a Noctua NHL9A cooler. So this is not the most powerful cooler in the world, but the thing that I really want to be careful of is if we sort of mock it up. The motherboard doesn't have a lot of space. So something like this, right? So when the board is living like this, we're basically gonna have to route the PCI riser cable around here. We still need to get that exactly sorted. But the thing is, I wanna make sure that this is no taller than it needs to be because we don't have that much space in the back.
So we have the power supply in there, and
which is a
650.
750. It's a Corsair SF750. So as a small form factor power supply, that saves us a lot of space on the inside. And we can all the cables are modular, so it's all nicely routed.
Yep, I kept everything elevated so we have all this cooling underneath.
Another major component here is our Zotac RTX 2070 Super. Now this is important because this is one of the most powerful small graphics cards you can get. So if we really wanted to go really tiny, we could have gone ITX. We would have had to go for a much less powerful card. This is only, I think, 7 inches long or 8 inches long. It's much smaller than a normal card.
It's very dense though.
That is gonna live somewhere like this, right? Something
yeah,
like that.
again, we're gonna have to shave off a little bit of this extra plaster. But yeah, it's gonna poke out
the board's gonna poke out, and then once we have our artificial grass sort of in here, it's gonna look like it's
It'll be nicely hidden.
buried, and yeah, we'll have some nice depth.
So do we actually want to just plug things in and make sure that all the cable runs are fine?
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
So this is going to be an interesting run. So this is about as long of a riser cable as I feel comfortable running. So theoretically, actually, you know what? We can do a test boot if you want to hold all the components or keep them on the table so they don't all come crashing down.
I don't know if we have enough slack to put it. Can you grab the iFixit kit?
Yep.
Want to shimmy that under?
Yep, right
All
here.
right. Look at that test bench provided by iFixit.
Power supply on.
We're on. We're spinning.
Can I see, is the CPU fan spinning? It's not, but give it a second. It's posting. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
All right. Hey,
All right.
look at that. All right. Oh, it's actually posting into Windows right now.
If I wear a green suit, you can just key me out.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. All right,
Okay.
all right, all right.
All right,
Let's
Razor
we're gonna just kill the power on this guy really quick here.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. I think it's good. If we can get this to stay in place, it's done.
You want to hold this
I'll hold.
guy?
Yeah, I'll hold them both actually.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get some coffee real quick.
If you let me twist this around here. So that positioning is good if it's up a little bit. This
Yep.
just needs, I think we just need to tilt it one way, or probably like tilt a little bit like this, just to sort of match the angle. And I think
Yeah.
we're pretty much set on the computer.
Yeah, and I'll give it a little bit more of a riser underneath to support it.
All right. How do we take apart an Etch-A-Sketch?
I don't know if I want to actually take it apart. It's kind
I
of
was
fun.
gonna say, like, why are you taking it apart when there's already one on the table?
That's a good point. Why do we have two Etch-A-Sketches?
Well, I was afraid I was gonna really mess the first one up, so I bought a second one just in case.
Oh, this was just for fun?
Well, honestly, I don't think I messed this one up too bad.
Let's just use that one then.
Okay. Does that mean I get to keep the Etch-A-Sketch?
Sure.
So I think step one is I'm gonna put that guy in here. We're gonna take some measurements.
Yeah.
And by measurements, I mean I'm gonna ballpark it with a Sharpie. So now, we're gonna try gluing it in.
Okay. You got super glue?
I have super glue.
I'm gonna let you be in charge of super glue because I
Okay.
super glue my fingers together every time.
Would it make you feel better if I just did it too?
Yeah,
Just
make me
in
feel a bit better.
solidarity.
Are you just dropping it in now?
Yeah.
That's it? That's all the glue?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure that, okay?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Just measure, what is it? A good tailor measures twice and
Measure
cuts
twice,
once?
cut once. Yeah. No, I have not measured, and I'm about to cut.
Okay. all right.
Going in. Here we go. Look at that.
That actually does look really good. Wow. That looks so legit. Look how good that looks. That's properly, so we're gonna have a little bit of overscan. That's totally fine.
So we have this right angle adapter to help us out. And is the USB-C power cable around?
It is right here. I'll plug into one of our USB 3 ports just in case it gives us a touch more power. So walk me through this. So I'm gonna basically run it over the top of the power supply and through that little hole.
Yeah, we're gonna scoot it through, and I'll help you pull it apart. I see it. So we'll grab that, and then we're gonna thread our HDMI through. So something.
Oh, dude.
Here, I'm
All
gonna try and
right.
rotate
Very gently rotate.
very gently.
All right, I think it's time. Should we fire it up and see the monstrosity that we built?
Yeah.
Where is my screwdriver? All right. Is it coming up? Yay!
All right.
So now I need to tweak the display, make sure our setup is all up to date. We have Grounded downloaded. And then I guess once we're done decorating, we're ready for the final reveal. And so, with some decoration done, we have our grounded tiny gaming PC complete. Wes, I am so happy with how
stoked.
cool this is.
Yeah, no, I am stoked. Just all like the little touches really came together. My favorite is still the little people in the canoes, and it's kind of an Easter egg, so you have to look for it, but you can see the boot print in there.
We still have a little bit of room for airflow. So we actually cleared a little bit of a pocket here so the graphics card can breathe. The CPU, while maybe not running ice cold, is still completely within sort of spec.
Ultimately, I love the layered effect here.
Yeah.
Like, it has a good sense of depth, and you get a real good sense of scale of everything. And just overall, for something that came together pretty quick, I'm really jazzed. I think this is honestly one of the coolest looking things I built.
So of course, this entire project has been sponsored by Xbox Game Pass as well as Grounded. So if you guys are not familiar, Xbox Game Pass is available for only $4.99 a month. It gives you access to over 100 amazing games, including not only Grounded, which we'll talk about in a second, but also major new titles like Halo Infinite and Flight Simulator, all of which is available for $4.99 a month. Now, I think it's actually time to give Grounded a try, since this is the first time I'm playing the game, since it didn't work with the previous plan.
Yeah, I hope it works. Between you and me, I hope it plays.
So the idea with Grounded is that it is a first-person game that is all about putting you in a tiny world where a baseball is the size of a house. And that's what we were really trying to go for with the build, right? With the small people, with the grass, with the wood. Especially these sprigs of grass almost perfectly match. I guess we could have had like a baseball, or we could have had like some mushrooms or something, but I'm really happy with this, especially the way that we've integrated the screen inside. So we're actually running it slightly less than 1080p right now. We had to do a custom resolution because the screen's not fully like being shown right now. But we got like 90 frames per second on Epic. I'm gonna go, whoa, what is that? Is that a baseball? Oh man, all right, what are we doing here? What's this? Pebblet, okay, I'll take a pebblet. Oh, I can attack with it. Oh, word, okay.
There's some motion blur too.
It's really nice looking game. No wonder we couldn't run it on the first PC. I think I probably need to build something. Oh, what is that? That's an ant. Okay. Do I attack the ant? I think I attack the ant, right? I think he sends his buddies after. Oh, I got him! I got him! I think he sends his buddies after. Oh, he's mad, he's mad. Okay. Oh, all the ants are attacking. Okay, all right. Oh no. That was a bad idea. Bad idea. Go away. All right, did I outrun them yet? Nope, didn't outrun them. Oh, I'm about to die, aren't I? Oh, hello, little bug. What is this? What is that? Is that a shoe? Is that a rock? What is that? I don't like that. Oh, those ants are not happy. Oh, the ants are trying to find, what is this? Okay, we're friends, right? The ants are trying to find something. I'm just gonna, oh, okay, that's a spider. Got him. I got some spider silk. I'm so lost now. Oh, I am not going down there. Oh, hell no. Oh, wait, here's a computer. Okay, I need to analyze some things. Oh, what the? I can go third person? Oh, I'm totally living third person. Threat engaged. What was that? Oh no! I died! No! So that is Grounded, and this is the tiniest gaming PC that, well, okay, it's maybe a little bit bigger than it could have been, but honestly, I think the aesthetic kind of really helps to sell the entire package. So what are you waiting for? Go sign up for Xbox Game Pass right now. It literally is the best deal in gaming. Anyway, again, huge thank you to Xbox Game Pass for sponsoring this video. And let me know in the comments below, what tiny/giant PC should we build next? Please make it not hard to build, because this is a lot of work. They're not gonna do that, are they?